Like when I saw NF go and perform and open for Logic, that blew my mind.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. Like with Logic, he's a talented guy, but he's not like my main to go to.
Was
like,
that the Bobby
music every day.
Tarantino versus everybody?
I'm pretty sure
With Kyle?
Honestly, I don't even know. I went there for NF, bro. I was literally front row, waited for 6 hours for NF,
Right.
bro.
That's crazy, bro.
And I was just screaming at people around me are like, I don't even know the lyrics. And
Did you go to the one in Boise?
The one in Boise, yeah.
I think, was it in July? Was it like really hot?
I feel like it was hot. It was hot. Yeah, because they're like giving people waters in the front row.
I'm pretty
and
sure I
stuff.
was at that one.
No way.
I'm pretty sure. But
Dude, I was front, bro.
I was like back in the grass. Like
That's
no one staring at me.
the only reason we got that is my homeboy's a photographer, and he did like this radio show thing, and he got hired from the radio people to go on the other side of the fence, like pretty much on the stage, taking pictures of Logic, and then I was like, bro, get pictures of NF.
You're like, let's
give me that
go.
shit, bro. Like,
yeah, I went there. I heard of all of them. I wasn't really a big Logic listener, like a heavy Logic listener, but I didn't hate him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exact same.
Right, and then Kyle went out there.
Oh, and yeah, Kyle
Super
too.
Duper Kyle.
Yes, bro.
He went out there.
I was
He
pretty
had
surprised,
energy, bro. He
had
was
a lot.
going.
I was like,
And then
holy
NF
shit.
came out, and it was hot. It was
Oh my
so hot, and he
God.
came out in all the black setup.
Dude.
And I was like, I feel so bad for this dude.
He's sweating so bad, bro. But the energy that guy gives,
Yeah.
I cry. I
And-
scream so hard when I
NF
see that.
I was
man.
literally back on the grass, like yelling, and there was people in these stands that were right in front of us. And my buddy was right next to me, and his girlfriend was right next to me, and I was just yelling the lyrics. Obviously, no
bro.
one can hear me.
Dude, literally. But you got it. You're
And I'm
you're a
going
fan
hard,
out there, dude.
and people are from like on the stands looking back, like, "Who is this kid?"
Dude, literally, I was the same way, bro. We should
I'm
have just
decked
linked
out.
up, bro,
We
and be like,
should've.
"Da,
Just
da,
like,
da,
"Hey, you
da."
here? Let's go."
Yeah, literally, dude.
But
That was-
it was a good time. That was a good concert.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, like the diversity thing,
Right.
it's just weird to me. All
just-
like Kyle, NF, and Logic, I just would not see.
But they made it work.
But they did, bro. Like
They
I
made
was
it
like,
work.
it fit so well.
It was sick.
I think it was just like
sick
such a
show.
level, like I don't even know. It was just like the energy change.
Right.
Like NF, I was going hard, screaming, yelling, and Logic, I can kind of bounce a little bit
Right.
too. And
Well, the thing is, I asked a bunch of people like who all like rode with us and hung out afterward. I was
Right.
like, who was your guys' favorite? Because every time when Kyle was up and Logic was up, they were jumping.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
like, let's go. And then NF, they were just standing there like just staring at him.
I know.
Like, oh my. And I was like, who's your guys' favorite? All of them were like NF.
dude, really.
And I was like, for real?
it's
Like,
in awe, bro.
and they were like, I don't know how to handle him. He's just so raw.
oh,
like,
dude,
he's amazing.
dude, literally,
I
like
love Nate, bro.
it's dude, same. Like I went to a concert like that was about a year and a half, 2 years apart with NF, and I literally saw the same man.
Yeah.
the same energy,
Every time.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And then with G-Eazy, I saw it was a little bit bigger difference. It was like a 5-year gap when I
Yeah.
saw him, and then he went to Boise around that same time. I'm pretty sure. And like he gave energy, and with his new stuff, but like his old stuff, like he just
Yeah,
I think just when you're coming up, bro, you have
right.
such a hunger,
Right.
like
you're just like,
ready
let me
to
get
spit
there,
it.
bro. And then you get there, and you're like, I made it, so I can
I'm gonna go buy my 2 houses.
go buy my 2 houses and record it and put on a show,
Literally, bro. Literally.
But that's sick. Yeah, I loved it. I've seen NF 3 times.
Really.
So I went and saw his Perception. I didn't have enough money to go see Therapy Session album,
Yep. See, that's when I got.
and because I got into it when he had Mansion,
Really.
and he was
So
just
that's even before me, bro. And I feel like I was a beginner, bro.
he was just getting off tour off Mansion.
right.
And then that's when I kind of like started getting into him. And then Therapy Session, I didn't have enough money.
Right.
And
See,
then-
I knew I followed him because I was listening to him, and I heard the first couple of songs.
Right.
And it was literally a couple of weeks before, because I remember being on Pandora, and it like played at some of those songs, and then Mansion came on,
Yep.
and then I was like,
Hooked.
I was literally in the parking
Automatically
lot, like
hooked.
ready about to go to work. I was like, shut the door. Like, what is this shit? And I was like, texted
What?
my friends, I was like, dude, listen to this guy. And he's like, one of my friends wrote back, he's like, dude, look at his Instagram. He just announced like he's dropping an album in like a week or something. I was like, oh my God. And then dropped Therapy Session.
Bro, Therapy Session was amazing. I'm so
Dude, it's
sad
a
I didn't get
therapy
to go,
session,
bro.
I know.
And then Perception, I went to that one. That was my first concert ever.
Right.
And then I went to Futuristic,
Right.
and I saw him in Salt Lake. And
Really?
He went off too.
How many people were there?
That was at the complex. So,
So that was
yeah, it was probably a good 1,000.
down.
He filled it up pretty good.
That's legit.
He had a